Hello, and thank you for your interest in the 50 caliber stew pot from AmmoBoxCreations.com. When you're ready to use your stew pot, you'll want to open it up and remove the parts. First, the fuel tray, then the spacer, then the fuel can, and finally, the stew pot. The first thing you'll want to install is the fuel tray. The reason this is necessary is the 50 caliber box has a bump that runs the length of the bottom, and we don't want the fuel can resting on an unstable surface. So we'll install the fuel tray toward the front of the ammo box, just in front of the access door. Next, we'll install the spacer by just hanging it over the edges of the ammo can. Finally, we'll put in the stew pot. The 50 caliber stew pot has been designed to make the most efficient use of these pink gelled alcohol fuel cans. As such, you can think of the stew pot as having two modes of operation, one for cooking and one for keeping food warm. I'd suggest using a set of needle nose pliers when making these adjustments, just to make sure you don't end up burning yourself. As with all of our products, I could use the 50 caliber stew pot to cook my favorite recipe for stew, but for this demonstration, I'm just going to use it to warm a can of popular beef stew. With my stew in the stew pan, I'm now ready to install the fuel can and light it with either a match or a lighter through the access door. This fuel burns very cleanly, so it may be difficult to see a flame, but it doesn't take long to realize that it's burning. Now we can install the stew pan and start cooking. While it's cooking, you'll want to stir pretty regularly to prevent scorching. I've been slowly stirring and cooking the stew for about 10 minutes now, and it's ready to eat, so I'll need to turn down the flame a little bit just to keep it warm. As I mentioned before, you'll probably want to use a set of needle nose pliers to help dampen the flame. You may choose to cover your stew just to keep it warm. Of course, the best part is serving it into a good dish and enjoying a good warm pot of stew. When you're done, use the pliers to completely extinguish the flame. Thanks again for your interest in AmmoBoxCreations.com. I hope you have a great day.